In this week's episode, I'll be reviewing the highly acclaimed Disney movie, Frozen, and afterwards I will react to the trailer for Frozen 2, so stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to Movies in a Nutshell, where we talk about movies in a quick way so you can get on with your day. I am your host, Detective Artemis, and before we go on, hit that thumbs up button, because if this video gets 15 likes at least, I, Detective Artemis of Sound and Mind, will have a bucket full of ice-cold Elsa water poured all over me. Yeah, it's come to that. Am I spreading ALS awareness or joining a satanic cult? Who knows? Let's find out. Hit that thumbs up button. Today our movie will be Frozen. With that being said, spoilers ahead. Based off the story titled The Snow Queen, written by Hans Christian Andersen, this movie has taken at least over 70 years to be made. Now, that's probably one of the longest times a movie has been in development hell, I think. Either way, it's a long time. The main problem was that they couldn't get the Snow Queen to be a relatable character to the audiences, even in the 40s. They just didn't know what to do with her. The story was a lot darker and the Snow Queen was actually the villain. Obviously that was changed, and to make the characters more relatable, they returned to the sisters with the complicated relationship. I mean, I hate my siblings, but sure, okay. Our story here is about Elsa becoming queen after her and her sister Anna's parents died in a shipwreck. Except they didn't die. They washed up on an island. The mom gave birth to a boy who was then later raised by gorillas after the parents were killed by a leopard. And that boy was Tarzan. Don't believe me? Look it up. Prior to that, we learned that Elsa has ice powers and accidentally hurt Anna when they were playing together as kids. Their parents took Anna to see some trolls so she can get healed and to make her lose her memory so that way word doesn't spread about Elsa's ice powers, because no one needs to know about that. So they lock up Elsa into a separate room until she's able to control her powers, which takes years. I used to roughhouse my brothers all the time. It wasn't a big deal. Hell, I even got bit in the ass by a husky. But don't worry, karma came and that dog died. Ha ha! Who has the last laugh now, bitch? So on Elsa's coronation, and after years of isolation, Anna finally sees Elsa and asks to get her blessing to marry this guy named Hans, who she just met literally minutes before. For the first time in forever, that sure as hell didn't take long. I sure as hell hope that an impetuous decision like that doesn't have any drastic effect at all. Except that it does, and because Anna doesn't remember what happened to them when they were kids, she pressures Elsa and asks her why the hell is she so isolated and closed off from everyone? Why is she such a goddamn ice queen? Although she doesn't remember about the ice, so you get what I'm saying. And then Elsa has a meltdown and her ice powers go berserk. You see what I did there? Meltdown? Ice powers? No? So Elsa runs out of Arendelle because everyone is scared of her, and so she is forced into exile. You know something? All those people, they need to chill. Elsa then inadvertently puts the town in a perpetual heavy winter state. So it's up to Anna to find her sister, thaw out the town, save her from the White Walkers, and save their relationship. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but haven't we already seen this movie? Let's see. Elsa comes from a royal family and experiences a tragic death, runs away and sings a song about not caring anymore, without realizing her town is in danger and that she has to come back to rightfully rule. Oh yeah, it's the goddamn Lion King. Now don't try to tell me that Let It Go isn't a watered down version of Hakuna Matata. Remember who you are. We meet other characters as well, like Kristoff and his reindeer Sven, who's actually my favorite character. Not Sven, Kristoff. I can picture him just being Chris Pratt if they were able to do this into a live action. Tell me I'm wrong. And Olaf, the merchandise comic relief, who dies at least 4 times this movie. But that's okay, snowman fatalities are funny. Haha, no blood, but there goes his head. He's decapitated. We also learned that the good guy Hans is a lying jerk and only wanted to marry Anna to become king. Because he was number 13 in his family and he didn't have time to wait, so he skipped the line, went to the dumb desperate girl, and he was like, hey, what up? Let's get married. Who would have thought a guy would lie to a girl just to get something out of it? Men, pigs, all of ya. During their confrontation with Elsa, Anna again gets hurt by Elsa, but this time she puts a little ice curse on her heart, which would slowly turn her into an ice statue, but the only way to stop it is an act of true love. Now, usually in fairy tales this is done by a kiss, but here was a selfless decision to save Elsa during the fight with Hans. The true love here is their sisterhood. Anna saved herself, Elsa, and the whole town, which makes her the real hero of this movie. All Anna wanted was her sister back, and all Elsa needed was some love. Now she can control her powers, and that's the theme of this movie. Love. Now this proves that women don't need no man to save them, except when Anna needed Kristoff to take her to Elsa to her castle, the mountain, but that's okay, that's just a minor detail. Also, if Anna never left the castle, how did she know how to perfectly ride a horse? And for someone who didn't know how to control her powers, Elsa made that pretty gnarly ice castle pretty quickly and beautifully, don't you think? That's okay though. I'll let that slide. Now it's time to rate the movie, so let's take a look at the rating system, starting with the best from the left. We have awesome must watch, damn fine movie, good dumb fun, watched and you're bored, and avoid at all costs. To me, this was a visually stunning and warm-hearted movie with some feel-good moments and funny lines. Even though it's The Lion King repackaged with some feminism sprinkled here and there, it was still otherwise a very enjoyable film, despite being a little overrated. So I hereby declare Frozen a damn fine movie. Now, as promised and now seeing Frozen, I can actually watch a trailer for Frozen 2, so let's do it. Whoa. Wow, the animation looks really good so far. A storm is coming? Oh shit. Okay. It looks like she's gonna try to like learn how to further expand on her powers, become one with the water, I guess. Maybe she's gonna find her parents' dead body, except they didn't die. Remember, they're Tarzan. Wow, looks really good. Whew. Ice blast, making Iceman jealous. What the hell was she trying to do? That is not how you go surfing. Kristoff. Oh shit, is that like pink fire? And there we go, look into what looks like a new town. What the hell is that, a maple leaf? Are they going to Canada? Canada's already frozen. Don't waste your time. Ooh, is Anna gonna get her first kill? Pretty rad. So that's the Frozen 2 trailer. Looks pretty cool, and I'm a big fan of how the animation looks already. It's gonna be really rad to see Elsa use her ice and all those the water ocean environments. So like I said, what the hell is she doing? She gonna try to like further hone in on her powers, join Professor X's academy for gifted kids? I don't know, but I'm actually pretty intrigued by it, and it looks like it's gonna be a lot better than part 1. Yeah, I said it. Fight me. I don't care. It's different. Does not look like the Lion King at all. So yeah, what was that pink fire that was sort of surrounding her and Olaf? Is there gonna be like a fire villain? Like a female fire villain? Feminist fire? Hashtag feminist fire? I don't know. But I think it's be kind of cool, and we'll see how it goes. Coming out this November. Not quite December, which would make more sense, but November. That's cool. Oh wait, what? Star Wars comes out in December. They do not want to compete with each other, because in the end, Disney will win nonetheless. So yeah, Frozen 2 looks like it to be a pretty good movie, but we'll just have to wait and see. So what do you guys rate Frozen? Vote in the poll right above. And what do you think about Frozen 2? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this amazing channel. I am Detective Artemis, and hey, do me a favor, grab my butt.